Hello my friends, here I am on my next Valentine is will you be my Valentine 2015? I am going to do the card of today. This will be card number 8. I'm speaking low because my husband is sleeping. And my camera had a glitch and it wouldn't let me upload the video. Sometimes it says it was too long, sometimes I don't know, but I'm redoing it again and hopefully cross your fingers that it works, because this will be the 3rd time. Okay, so all you have to do is share and subscribe to my channel, the videos, and leave a comment on all my videos from the 2nd to the 14th of February, and you're gonna win my cards plus an extra goodies I'm adding to it. And also if I am part of the It Girl design team, and it's in Civet/Tallulah Rouge, and is they're having the Love Bug event, and they are giving a 15% off of all their digis, and they're very cheap, so, and very fantastic. And also you can use my code Angela10 and you will be in a special drawing for that. So let's get started with the card. Okay, today cards, I'm going to put my ATG there with a cream 5x7 card that I am going to use my bone folder. Papers I'm going to use are from Teresa Collins, the Note Collection, and we're going to do exactly the same thing that we do. We're going to distress and I'm going to do both the second panel too. I don't know you guys, but it's warm over here. It's been very warm today. So, okay, we're going to use let me see which one of these colors are we going to use from the distress markers. I'm going to use the Fire Brick, and I'm just going to, you see, and the reason sometimes I pick the paper based on what I do is because sometimes people say, how did you know which papers to use and stuff? And it all depends on the stamping you're going to do and the theme of the card, or not only that, but something related to the stamp. And the stamp I'm doing today is another I apologize for my it's late and I'm trying to do this digital that I got from CC Designs, It's another company that sells stamps and also okay. I'm gonna make sure my surface is clean. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to stamp this, and we're gonna use adhesive. And like I say, you can use whichever adhesive you have and any combination of papers that you want to do. So I'm going to take my card, and this time I am going to put it 1/4 of an inch from the spine. Okay, now we're going to do the second panel. Same thing. I always put 3. And this time we are going to just put the paper over the other panel. Like this. Okay? So we have that done. The image we're using is from CC Design, and it's how do you call them? Mimos, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I use one of my spell binders to kind of cut this, and I am going to use it to put it on the top, because like I do, I like to give a shadow. Okay, I think that's where it's supposed to be. Let me see if it's this way. Okay, it's this way. And this time I am going to use a little bit of vintage photo just to give them a little shadow. Make sure it doesn't move. Pull your die and just go around it. You'll be surprised how much dimension this gives to your, and you apply it in circle motions so you don't get that, you don't want to leave any marks. And I have this corner here, and I will, okay, I will close this. And here she is. She has a little hole here, but it's for a purpose of something I want to do. Okay, we are going to use seam binding ribbon like we used yesterday. I'm going to use red. And then I need the scissors. And all the junk journal people know what I'm talking about. This one I color myself. I bought a roll and color it myself. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make sure it's straight on the back. like that. And then this time I am going to make a bow. And what I do once I got it all, push it all the way to the end of the card, put a little bit of adhesive in the beginning where the ribbon is going to go, so it stays where it's supposed to be. There you go. And here's the other one. Okay, I am going to do my bow. Make sure my ribbon is straight. Sometimes I think I cut it too short. This is the part I struggle the most because my hands are so clumsy. Let me see. I'm going to move it out of the... Let's see if I can do it here better, because the angle that I'm doing it is not, it's not the best. Almost got it. Almost. Okay, I'm going to do some me and my ribbons. And this ribbon is very soft, so it's kind of hard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this here and this here. And do I leave it like that? Okay. So now we're going to use this little flag. It says you and me. And it's going to go here. And for that, I'm going to use a glue dot. Remember we talked about glue dots? I am going to cut this glue dot in half, because these are the three-dimensional glue dots. You see how thick they are? And I want to put one around the stick in a way where you can barely see it. I will stretch it. You see how I stretch that? So it won't be noticed. And I pinch it on my fingers. And then the other half I will put it on the sign. I am very excited. I got my second journal that I'm going to swap, and it's with Jennifer again. We got our first swaps and both with the same person. I don't mind. I'm very happy. She's a very talented girl. And you see how I am going to put this here. There. And now I'm going to put tape behind it. And I am going to place my girl. glue that little. You see? She's just like she's holding the banner. Then I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna just dress it with a little bit of vintage photo. This is what they call veneers or wooden. So I am going to color it with to give them like an antique look. And this is going to be the sentiment for mine. Okay. And then I'm going to use my heat gun. Just put a new glue stick. Let me see if I don't want to come out. Okay, there it is. Okay, I got this. Where is the guy? And then I'm going to use this little veneers that actually Tanya, my pen pal, sent me. And these two were perfect for the card. You see? And there they are. Okay, now I'm going to use some what's going on here? Okay. I'm going to use some of these, a glue dot to put that veneer over there. The glue dots are very strong and add dimension, but it's also good for metals and woods and stuff like that. Sometimes they're hard. You see, I have my glue dot there. Oops, the girl fell off. I think I have to put a little more glue. And when you use your glue gun, be careful. It's extremely hot, even the glue. And I don't want anybody to get burned. Okay. So I have two balloons here. Maybe one. And I'm going to use the dimensional. And I'm going to put the balloon in the other hand. I make this little bow for the balloon. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here. To put it here in the balloon like it's tied up. And then with a marker, I'm going to do like a string. Like she's holding it here in her hand with the string. For her eyes, give her, I already color her, so I want to give her some lights in her eyes. And this is pretty much the front of the card. It says, "You and me, you look lovely." And then I'm going to do the inside of the card. For the inside, we're going to use the same color of paper. It's just that this time we're not going to distress them. And I usually put it the opposite way that they're in the inside, outside. So I am going to use the red, put it near there, and then the other one next to it, and then I had this little card for them to write. That's the inside of the card. And this is the outside. And then my last touch will be my glossy accent. Sometimes it gets stuck, but I just use the paper piercer. Very careful to kind of, because it gets stuck. And I am going to do her eyes. Just like to do the eyes. And I am going to do her barrette. And you just put a little bit and start. If you put too much of a blob, then it was going to take forever to dry. I just put a little bit, and then with the nozzle, I kind of. Okay. So here's card number 7. She's mime. That's the word I wanted to. She's the mime, and since she can't talk, she put "you and me." You look lovely, you and me. And she has a balloon, holding a balloon, and a little flag. And this is our card number 7. And let's see what we are adding today to the prize. Okay, so our bag continued to get there. I don't know if you can see the card there. Let me move this. But we have this bag full of goodie. We already have the frames. the acetate, the bling, a stamp, some washi tape, and today is an alphabet. So we got all those, and I might have to get a bigger bag when I receive all this in your baggies with all the cards I've done. And also, like I say, if you go to the Tallulah Rush store and buy a digi using my discount, you're basically going to get 25 discount because she's having the Love Bug event. She has them 15% off already, plus if you add my code Angela10, you get an extra 10%. So that's a deal, and you can win this conversation wooden stamps. And if you participate in the both, you bought and you comment, you have the chance to win twice. So that's going to be my card today. It was kind of short and sweet because my camera is acting up, but I hope you have a wonderful night. Here is my card, and I hope you enjoy it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night and happy crafting.